Silvio Simac. I'm doing great. I'm doing really well. It's just really nice being here at this festival because it's brought back the same feelings and desire that I had when I first started off in the industry. So it's really nice to be here and watching up-and-coming filmmakers who've got the same passion and desire to evolve and progress and make success.
Can you tell us about the start of your career?
Well, growing up in the 70s, I was very much inspired by late Bruce Lee, like most people have. So I had natural inclination to start martial arts because martial arts really threw me back with the whole fusion of mind, body and spirit, which I didn't quite understand at the beginning. 35 years later of training martial arts, now I understand the connection between the three. And I always wanted to teach martial arts because when you teach, you inspire, you motivate, you change people the way they are. But you can do that even at more magnified and bigger scale when you make movies because you're reaching out to a much wider audience. So you're in a position where you're giving something positive back. And martial arts is all about giving. The more you give, the more you get back. And progressing into movies was just a natural increment for me of teaching, inspiring and motivating people to follow a certain lifestyle.
Can you tell us about your first job in film?
My first job in film was Black Mask 2, 2001 with Scott Adkins. That was directed by Choi Hark, choreographed by Yuen Woo-ping. Yuen Woo-ping choreographed Matrix 1, 2, 3, as well as Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So that was my very first production. When I came back, I fell in love with the whole industry, and I've been opened up lots and lots of doors after that. Lots of productions within Hollywood, Bollywood, as well as Europe.
Where are some of your favourite places that your career has taken you?
I can honestly say each and every experience has been very individual and different and very, very special in its own way. So I cannot really pinpoint and say one was the best one. I spent 3 months in China with Eric Roberts, Jamie Presley, Sarah Carter, Matthew Marsden for Dead or Alive. That was a great experience. It was like living in a Big Brother house because we really bonded together so nicely as a whole cast and crew. Got along really well with all the members. Each and every experience was different. Black Mask 2 was good in Thailand, 3 months in Thailand. Dead or Alive in China. Transporter 3, that was one in Paris. But then each and every experience was different for different reasons, either because of the people I've been working with or friends I've made on the film set.
What makes a great martial arts or action film?
I can honestly say martial arts films in general have evolved a great deal over the last 40-50 years. The way we shoot the films as well as the way we deliver through the different platforms. I like fast-paced and realistic martial arts films. Not too much lying around the wires because as someone who comes from a martial arts background, I want to see the skill of the artists themselves. So if there's too much CGI or wire work within the film, that's not reality of it. So I want martial arts films to be realistic in terms of performance of the artists themselves. That's the spectacular in itself because you stop and you think, oh, how did he do that? If you're watching CGI or if you're watching wire work, then it's not so impressive because you know it's been aided through post-production or wires. So natural, gritty martial arts films which show off the skills of the performers themselves.
And what do you think is the future of martial arts / action cinema?
I was having this conversation with someone yesterday, funny enough. Sadly, I'm seeing more and more computers taking over because it's going to be much quicker, faster and safer to implement those measures. Even replicating the entire character, regressing their age by 30 years. I think, especially with the 5G now and the way we deliver information, we're going to see big changes on the screen, maybe what we haven't seen in the last 50 years. Hologram and 3D is probably one which is going to be more prominent, I think, in the coming years. Very, very expensive at the moment, but I think we're going to see lots of new exciting changes in the cinema.
And now time for the speed round. So you pick one film per question. What was the last film you watched?
Karate Kid.
What is your favourite film by your favourite filmmaker?
Oh, my favourite film? I can't remember who the filmmaker was. My favourite film was The Champ, and that's one film that really inspired me. It's not a martial arts film, it's a boxing film, and it's not strictly about fighting, it's about a relation between father and his son. The father eventually dies for a good cause. It really touched me, moved me. I remember crying in my room. I was fighting in taekwondo competition in Ireland. I had a big fight the next day, and I was in tears crying. This film just really moved me big time. I love the storyline.
Which film has the best soundtrack?
Oh, I can name a few. Martial arts films have to be. I like Bloodsport, Top Guns. Yeah.
And lastly, which cinematic universe would you like to live in? Star Wars, Star Trek, MCU, any?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, thank you very much.
That wasn't so fast, was it? It was supposed to be a fast round. I was taking my...